Just fastball just didn't get there. Tried to come in on him, and with Solarte, he likes the ball close to him, and if you get it out over and leaks back, then he can hurt you, and that's exactly, put a good swing on it.
Justin had fouled off that breaking ball prior to that home run. Just again, what he can do for you coming off the bench, you're thinking naturally with the tie game, you've got a shot.
Yeah, absolutely. With him and the guy on base, you felt that you had a chance, and he put together a nice at bat. Felt hand wasn't as sharp with his breaking ball as we've seen him this year, and there were some balls that just weren't getting there with depth, and that was one that just sort of backed up and left up. It was a mistake, and JT put a great swing on it.
With Brock, did he go as deep as you had expected, anticipated, or were you hoping for at least a bit more?
I think that from the outset, we'd have liked for him to go deeper. It was, for me, getting behind hitters, the 4 walks in the four innings, and not being able to put them away in the sense of getting ahead of guys. And I thought there were some 0-2 pitches that he really couldn't finish them with the slider, the changeup, and I liked the way he attacked the zone, and it seemed like he wasn't trying to be too fine today. But I thought that the swings, the quality of bats those guys were starting to get on him, I felt that it was a good opportunity to get Fawn in there.
What did you think about the swings and at-bats of your 2 rookies, particularly Verdugo and Dixon?
I thought they both had good at bats, and Okoye put some good swings together and flew out to center field a couple times, and even that last at bat against Hand, I thought that he competed and got the count to 3-2 and took a good swing on a fastball and just swung through it. And Alex just looks good in the box, and it's nice for him to get his first hit. Yeah, we're going to see him. We'll see him again tonight, and I like what Alex is doing.
Brock's rep coming up was that he didn't walk very many guys. Is the difference just in the quality of hitters that he's not able to put them away as easily as he was in the minors, or is there something that he's doing?
No, I think there's something to that. His fastball plays up, and in the minor leagues, there's a strikeout there. There's a low walk, and even today when he was getting a hit ahead of the guys, he just couldn't put them away. And I think that major league hitters have an ability to spoil pitches a little bit better, and you got to continue to repeat and make quality pitches. So the pitch count goes up, and not being able to have those quick outs, I think, has kind of got him a little bit.
Bellinger tied Piazza for the rookie record with home runs today. Is there anything that surprised you about what this kid has done this season?
Up to this point, right now where we're at, Barry, no. He was going through a little low when he got back activated, but for him, there's no panic. He continues to try to compete and gather information, and when he puts the barrel on it, he's going to drive the ball and slug. So he's obviously in very good company, and he's only going to get better.
When you watched him in spring training, what did you think he needed to do to make the jump, go back to the minors, work on some stuff, and make this jump?
I think for us, just to see him, knew that there was a huge upside in the power, but it's just more being able to take a walk when he needs to take a walk, using the opposite gap when he needs to do that when pitchers are pitching him away, and he's really done that. Teams were apt to shift him early. They don't shift him because he can bunt, but he can drive the ball anywhere in the ballpark. So you knew he was going to slug, but I think to just continue to be a good hitter, and if he continues to mature as a hitter, it's going to be really, really special for a long time.
More standard lineup for game 2?
Yeah, more standard lineup, and the guys that you didn't see today, you'll see tonight, and outside of Verdugo, who's going to play both ends.
So
Puig will be out.
Pedro's had a couple rough ones recently. Does that do anything to change your confidence level in him?
No, not necessarily confidence. There's I think his last outing was a good one, and but yeah, this wasn't as sharp. But I still, for what he's done for us, the confidence with him hasn't wavered. We just got to kind of work through some things.
Is oversimplifying, but has Morrow kind of moved ahead of him in the power rankings out there?
I don't know. No, I wouldn't say so. I think that I like them both, and I use them both in leverage, so I wouldn't really even consider one versus the other. It's more of where they're at in the lineup and who I like as far as their pitch mix for me.